This dude is on some next level weirdo shit. Skip it up and that up. So I've talked about swatting on my YouTube channel in the past, and you guys know that I despise swatting, and I think you are vile pieces of shit if you ever swatted someone before. If you send police officers and law enforcement to someone's house and put their life in danger because you lost a match to them in Call of Duty, or you don't like their YouTube channel, or whatever the case may be, or you don't like their Twitch live streams, you're a vile human being. There's no redeeming you. You are a horrible piece of shit, and I will never change my mind about that. But luckily, due to laws becoming more strict when it comes to swatting and things like that, it has died down recently. If you've noticed, I haven't talked about it as much, and there haven't been as many incidents of swatting recently. So that's a good thing, because people are scared to do it now and swat people because they know there's consequences. But it still happens from time to time around the world too, because this dude from Germany, who swatted people among other things he did, I'm about to tell you about, got caught, and he is now going to serve 3.5 years in prison. And thank God, because what he did, swatting is horrible, but he's done other shit too that I'm about to tell you, and this guy was a turd at best. Now, I got this information from a German website called br.de. I had to translate it, and I picked out, there's probably other things that he's done that were pretty shitty, but I had to pick out what I could definitely discern because I had to translate the webpage, and I had to make sure I understood it. So this is some of what this guy who's 24 from Germany did. Okay, so one of the things this guy would do, he would steal people's credit card information and get their addresses, and he would send random items to their homes. He did this at least 29 times. Again, like I said, this is a translated article, so there may be some misinformation with that, where he would send worn socks, like people used the socks and they were smelly and fucking nasty, pig pens, chemicals, random chemicals, and he also sent dildos to people's homes, and he would buy these things with credit card information that he stole. He's a real class act. And he did this so many times that it caused companies that he used the stolen credit card information with and things that he did to send things to people's homes, it caused companies to lose a total of over 40 grand. This guy is like, there's definitely something wrong with him. That's like borderline obsessive if you've done this so much that you cause companies in total to lose 40 grand. Now, even though swatting is an American term, he did it overseas. He did the equivalent of swatting over in Germany, where he would call up fire departments and say there was a fire at someone's house, and there really wasn't. So you would see a whole bunch of fire trucks, coming up your front door. You'd see firemen coming to your front door, and there was no fire at your house. He did the same with police, where people, just like in the States, you would say, oh, I'm holding my mom hostage, and if you don't come, I'm going to put a bullet in her head. And, they would have police officers and things go out to people's homes, and it was a crock of shit. Same thing like that happens in the States. Same horrible, horrible, horrible shit. But it gets better. If you already thought this guy was a terrible fucking human being, which I don't blame you, well, he was also a pedo. He had child pornography on his computer. He had child porn. He had pictures, and he had pornographic writings or child pornographic writings. Again, this is from a translation, so maybe that part's misconstrued, but he definitely had child porn on his computer. So you compile this all together, and this guy is a recipe for disaster. And because of all the things that he done, he is now going to serve 3.5 years in prison. And you know what? Especially if you add in the child porn, I don't think it's enough. I think he should go away for at least 5. When I say that I despise trolls, there's 2 different kinds of trolls, okay? There's trolls that just fuck around with you. They'll be like, oh, Rich, I think you're a fat fuck. You have sausage fingers, blah, 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 blah. You have great man tits, so on and so forth. Those trolls, that's lighthearted. Okay, maybe some of them could be dicks and take it another step up from that, where like, you're Rich, you're a fat fuck, go kill yourself. That trolling, not that I don't care, but it could get annoying, but it's like, all right, you're just being a dick. Whatever. I don't even block most people that are like that unless they get super spammy, so on and so forth. Like, I've even trolled before DSP gaming online. Just lighthearted. I do it to like JKB and stuff too, where, I sent like a picture to DSP of like a muscular dude and stuff like that. He actually blocked me for a little while. Then he realized I was joking. Then he unblocked me. I do that kind of trolling. okay, you know, it's never going to go away. It's not that big a deal. Yes, some people could get annoying and spammy, and those people I block, but whatever. I don't lose sleep over that kind of trolling. But this shit, what this guy did that I'm lifting up my tablet like it's a notebook, but I put my notes on a tablet now. There's something wrong. Think about the amount of, obviously there's something mentally fucked up with the guy. He had child porn on his computer, among other things I told you that he did. But think about the amount of effort that he had to put in to get fake credit. And he wasn't even, the thing that at least that I'm getting is that he wasn't even using the fake credit card information to buy things for himself. He was simply doing it to piss off and annoy other people. He was just trying to hinder their lives. So think about that. He's committing fraud and stealing financial information, not for personal gain, just to piss off other people. How empty and pathetic of a human being must you be? And then swatting people. Like, okay, fine. Look, you can hate somebody. There's people that I despise, but I'm not going to dox them. I'm not going to swat them. I'm not going to put effort. One, I just think it's a terrible thing to do. And secondly, it's so much effort, and for what? What do you gain from it? To all the people, I know there's people there that are watching this video that do these things. What do you gain from doxing and swatting and trying to hurt other people and putting up people's other personal information and maybe even family pictures and stuff like that? What do you gain from it? If you think that, if you get a sense of empowerment from that, and if you think doing that makes you tough, there's something wrong. You're not well mentally. Look, everyone has issues, man. And look, I wear my issue. I'm overweight. Okay, I'm not saying I'm perfect. But if you get a satisfaction, if this fills a void in you, if you're one of the people that does this, that docs, that swats, that does things like this guy did, you're not well mentally. You're not a normal functioning human being. And it doesn't make you powerful. Sitting behind a computer anonymously attacking other people, it makes you a pussy. You're not tough. No one thinks that you're tough. If you want to be tough, debate the person that you don't like. I would debate Alex Jones all day, but I'm not going to dox him. I'm not going to swat him. I'm not going to steal his credit card information and send shit to his house. I will debate him. I would even have a meeting with him and talk to him in person. That's what real men do. They don't hide behind their computers and think they're tough because they're causing hell in someone else's life, and the only reason that person that they're going after can't come after them is because they don't know who they are. You're not tough because of that. And people who have sound minds see that and just think you are a big, spineless bitch, just like this guy is. And the icing on the cake is that he's a pedophile too. I hope they lock him up and throw away the key, not just for 3.5 years, man. The guy is a disgusting human being. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one.